This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day here, a brand new video rather, here at Tablemon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate the support that we've had in the Evolving Skies videos. And today we're going to be playing with UMBREON VMAX. Its ability Dark Signal is essentially boss's orders. When you place Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Same text as boss. And then we have the Max Darkness attack doing 160 damage. Not quite enough to 2-hit KO something like Eternatus, but it is enough to 2-hit KO every other VMAX out there, and you get to chase them out quickly with your ability, of course, and with the single strike energies that we get to attach and accelerate through Houndoom's single strike roar. We can increase that damage output a little bit. Now we are also playing single strike Urshifu VMAX, not only for the Gmax one blow as a power through whatever is in front of us attack, doing 270 and not caring about anything, but also as a fighting type attacker, single strike Urshifu is pretty powerful and pretty cost effective with impact blow. So that's going to be the gist of this deck. We are playing Mew to protect our bench, we are playing the Dene, so still not focusing on post rotation, focusing on the Pog format, and we just have 4 research, 4 Marnie, 4 capture energy, 4 quick ball, so all the consistency that we could possibly have. Even the Tower of Darkness offers a ton of consistency, so didn't make any changes that I can remember. So let's jump into the ladder and see if we can get some good games with UMBREON VMAX. All right. All right. So I lose the coin flip and my opponent chooses to go first as expected. Interesting start. I guess we can choose to focus on single strike Urshifu. I'm not gonna bench the Houndours. Don't expect my opponent to turn one resets at me. Right. If this is Urshifu, then glad I didn't start UMBREON. Could be Ice Rider though. Could be Leafeon. Could be a ton of things. But this start is like, it's almost a dream start. We only see Sobbles, so we actually don't know exactly what we are up against yet. I do know that my opponent doesn't have a great hand, but I also just want to set up. Wow, I priced 2 UMBREON, really? Oh my gosh, why does PTGO do this to me? Wow, dude. Okay, I'm gonna keep my stadium because I don't know what I'm up against. I actually do not know what I'm up against. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and pass. Can't use laser focus to advance any energy. It is single strike Urshifu, rapid strike Urshifu. And we just see a keep calling, so that's really bad because no drizzles and no supporters from my opponent. That's actually pretty significant now. Okay, I have more Houndooms than single strike Urshifu, so I'm gonna search for the single strike Urshifu with the incense. Okay, I will also top deck that energy. But this way, like, it's easier for me to find one Houndoom or my incense or like my Pokemon to search for a Houndoom than it is for me to find the single strike Urshifu here. I don't want to use Tower of Darkness before I research, because the odds of me drawing something that I don't want to discard are pretty high. Now I think it's okay. Well, actually, I don't know if my other energy is available. In fact, I did not check. Okay, it is available, thankfully. So let's attach there. Umbreon's purpose this game will only be to gust things up. And we'll go ahead and do this. And we'll go ahead and beat down for the KO. So off to a pretty good start. We find Umbreon from the prize cards. And I mean, it could be significant. We don't know for sure, right? So a cool thing I can do, I was going to say, is use Umbreon, bring up whoever gets the energy, potentially even bring up the VMAX if it gets evolved. But my opponent was dead drawing so badly that they chose to just get out of the game ASAP. So we'll take the win. We shall take the win. All right. Right. All right. Well, not the best start. Not the best start. I mean, Umbreon's nice, obviously. Umbreon is pretty nice. I actually have Knockout. Okay. So it's not Shout Rider. Interesting. But that Gengar Q is very dead. It's ironic that I have Umbreon and Boss in my hand as my supporter. In my Umbreon deck. Maybe I shouldn't even be playing one Boss, but I feel like you won't always have an Umbreon, right? Just like last game, I prized 2 Umbreons, so you're never guaranteed to get... Like, obviously Umbreon is great, Umbreon's ability is great, but if you decide to keep an Umbreon V on the bench, then it's sort of a liability in some situations, right? I don't know. We're off to a pretty good start. My opponent has a pretty blanked out deck. I mean, I guess everyone has, or not everyone has a secret art, I mean a gold quick ball, but they did give one out for free, so you'd expect people to have it, right? Right, Crobat for 3. Even if we get Horror Housed, we're fine. Ooh, the Stealthy Hood actually prevents Dark Signal. Pretty nice. That's actually pretty cool. No one plays Mimikyu, so I'm really surprised to see the Stealthy Hood. Feels like a very outdated situation. Like, literally no one plays Mimikyu anymore. So that feels like a very outdated choice. I wonder if my opponent's gonna retreat. Like, what is he planning? He must have the Dene, right? Okay, chooses Moltres. Not super scared of Moltres, does go for the data change, and that's 3 Welders gone on turn 1. That is indeed 3 Welders gone on turn 1. So I do have to be careful about the Charizard GX attack. Flare Blitz. But with 3 Welders in the discard pile, I feel a little safer. Because I will be doing 2 damage counters to my Umbreon, and I have 310 HP, and I don't have Psychic Resistance, so that could be problematic. That could absolutely be problematic. Like, attach Energy Switch, my opponent doesn't even need Welder anymore to pull that off. So that's actually really scary now. Why is it taking so long though? I don't think my play changes. I think I still just go after the Gengar Q and get 3 prizes because I don't have much else going for it for me right now. Okay, chooses to retreat and do 30 damage. Why? Oh, please bench the Dedenne. Please, please, please bench the Dedenne. No, okay. Alright, I get my own Dedenne, nice. So, hello Gengar. And then I'll go ahead and attach, I'll go ahead and single strike roar. That Dedenne was a very nice top deck for sure. In a perfect situation where I establish Houndours and the single strike, dude. No, it's not possible. I can't get 2. I can't get 2. So should I even get this guy? Maybe I just get another Umbreon? That seems a little more reasonable actually. Yeah, I like that. Let's draw another Umbreon. Easier to follow it up. I'll grab the Cricket too. Actually, no. I need to grab the counter. I need my prizes to really help me out. And I can grab the Cricket tune off of the capture, so this is fine. Max Darkness, they're weak, 400 damage, easy peasy. We get return KO'd. Nothing of my prizes. At least I can play all the cards, I guess. Okay, with double Handle, I can power up in 1 turn actually. And my opponent can do 300 this turn, and afterwards 230 is the max he could do outside of Poltergeist. But we haven't even seen any Psychic Energies yet either. So I don't know. Zapdos is scary. We only have 2 Vs, so that's good. I'm glad I didn't bench the Cricketer now. I'm really glad. Zapdos definitely scary. All 4 Welders gone now. Wait, what? Oh, Giant Hearts. All 4 Welders gone, so the only way he can accelerate energy is through Energy Switch. I don't play any switching cards, so this GX attack that paralyzes me is potentially scary as well. But my opponent doesn't know that I don't play any switching cards, so with 3 energies, they can double place, they can Tingly Return and just eliminate all the energy that they have in play. I don't, like, my opponent was taking so long and didn't accomplish much. Okay. So we've had 1 game where the deck felt like the best deck ever, and now we got a game where it felt really rough around the edges, right? With that start. Really, really rough around the edges. All right. I would like to go first. Okay, so disclaimer. Today I was playing the unofficial Mexico National Championship. And I think today my PTCGO superpower is to draw in triples. Okay, my superpower is to draw in triples. I've drawn triples like this each round. Like in the tournament, I kept on drawing and drawing and drawing. 3 research. I have the pictures. 3 research, 3 saucers, like in my starting hand each time. It keeps happening. Oopsies. Tool Scrapper. Well, that's not good. Please Marnie me. Attack GX4. Please, I would like to be Marnied right here. Pretty please. So Single Strike Mirror, I wonder if they were playing Umbreon as well. Okay. There's the attachment, there's the Pokemon. Please Marnie me. I have no... What a start. What a start. Right, we see a Crobat. And just a laser focus. Oh my god. Okay. This is not the deck, this is just me. Yeah, absolutely, like, this is no fault of the deck, this is just my... I still don't know where my PTGO settings have the thing checked out. Like, I keep checking and I can't find them. Where to remove the bad hands each time setting, I really don't know. Okay, refresh. I say it ironically, obviously. I know it's possible, I know it's like, it's part of the game. People take me too seriously when I say things like that. Okay, so we are going first. I'll just start there, Shifu. Why not? Decent hand, right? Pretty good, actually. Really good now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and attach to the active for a Houndour. Go ahead and quick ball the energy for another Houndour. And I Pokecom. I think I just did a change, honestly. I think I just did a change. I could get Cricketune, but then that's just asking for trouble, right? I should just draw the cards. I should absolutely just draw the cards. And with such a good starting hand, oh my god. Okay. I'll refrain from saying such a good starting hand for now. Don't want to jinx myself. Have the Marnie. All right. The capture not getting attached to your Shifu is actually really good. The loss of the urn is also really good. So my opponent being big team off when I was last game, I guess. Somewhat. All right. Interesting decision to leave the Umbreon in the active. No, I guess it makes sense. Okay, so I need energy and an evolution, right? That's what we're looking for. I think my best course of action is actually to go after the Houndour, especially if it's the only one that gets benched. Okay, so my opponent is able to find research. Probably playing post-rotation, my opponent, I'd imagine. Crobat versus Dedenne. Right. Now there's a double Houndour. Okay, but with no energy on my opponent's Urshifu, it's not a threat yet. So maybe I actually save the Umbreon. Like, thinking about it, now I actually think it's better to save the Umbreon for another turn to chase down his attacker. I think that's the best course of action. So we'll save the Umbreon as an Umbreon in order to potentially have access to it afterwards. Thankful for the stadium. Well, this card my own stadium, obviously we both play the same stadium. I did not find the dude, however, and that's a problem. I mean, I still get the knockout because... Oh, actually I don't get... Oh no, I do. It's 200. Wow. I thought it was 210. So I was considering attaching this to do 220, but now it is 210. Alright. I mean, it is 200, sorry. So impact blow. It never occurs to me to like check HPs like immediately. You just assume it's anywhere between 210 and over. And I was thinking, why that number? Because that way you you power creep the GXs such as Reshisard, right? Which does 200 on turn 1. So if you have 210, then it's more complicated. 220, even more so. So that's how you power creep, I guess. Okay, now with the triple Houndoom, unless my opponent benches another Rapid Strike, I mean Single Strike, I get so confused lately between those two. Unless my opponent benches another Single Strike Urshifu, we know who to go after, right? And we have a research, so it should be doable. If, however, wow. What? Oh, okay, because you have two. Okay. I do get Marnied out of my research. Thankful for the stadium, as I mentioned. I have zero expectations off of this Marnie. Yep. Well, I mean, I got the Umbreon, I guess. And the evolution. My opponent decides to evolve. So... Okay, what I'm thinking here is I am going to go after the Crobat. I am going to evolve, but I am going to go after the Crobat. And I'm going to spread the energies. Well, do I go after the Crobat? Maybe I can just knock out the active. Make me less weak to reset stem. But then my opponent could do weird stuff with this. I mean, I do save the Umbreon, I guess. Yeah, so you know what? Never mind. Just gonna do this. And I'll attach here. I'm gonna spread the energies. I have one more Umbreon available, and the boss too. I'll keep the energy for now. I think I'm just gonna research. I don't foresee needing the Umbreon so badly, and I have another Umbreon still, and there it is, right? Definitely can discard you, not the VMAX, but you, and then this is pretty fantastic. Go beat down, and then we could get more need out of this, I guess. No, I think this is okay. We'll see. We'll see. In order for my opponent to get a knockout, they need to power up a lot. They need to put 4 damage counters with both abilities. So then I don't even need the other single strike energy. So even if they go after this one, 290 is enough to take the KO. So it's it was going to be checkmate. Now it definitely isn't, because I get more need out of my beautiful hand once again. I do find research, that's useful. Find the boss, which is not so useful. Maybe I need to double hound him, and then he's still like in trouble. All right. There's one ability. But yeah, it's like, if my opponent gets to handle him and uses the ability, he's in trouble. If not, he's also in trouble. So it's a lose-lose for him, unfortunately. Okay, now I just need my other VMAX, right? Oh wait, oops. I did not mean to do that. I absolutely did not mean to do that. If I just put the energy on the active, I would have won. If I just put the energy on the active, I would have won. So I apologize for my opponent. I did not realize that. I did not realize that. I forgot he had 20 damage and I had 1 energy. So with the other energy, I would have done 310 plus the 20, 330. So that's my bad. That's absolutely my bad. We haven't been able to really use Umbreon super effectively yet. So let's give this one more try. All right. All right. Alrighty. Okay. So we get to go first. I love going first when you have 4 capture, Pokecoms, quick balls, a bunch of Pokemon. I mean, it's a decent hand going first. Not the best. If this was a capture, it would be much better. But we'll take it. No pass here. So the instance definitely gets Houndoom here, because I can actually do a lot of damage with single striker Shifu, or we can just get Marnie on turn 1. And please deck. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. Pretty good start for my opponent. Gets to strafe too. And promotes the Urshifu. Alright. That's actually pretty nice. Because then I can guarantee myself the KO. Right. And I'll probably be pretty safe. Yeah, I'm gonna guarantee myself the KO here by getting Houndoom out, and then whatever we draw off the research, that's fine. The 20 damage shouldn't be impactful next turn. because the maximum my opponent can do is 150, so that's good. And I do get the single strike Urshifu. For next turn, that's pretty good. Sure, get rid of that. Okay, so I get a knockout here. If I establish Umbreon, I can also finish that guy off next turn, so that seems pretty good. Unless we get Marnied again, of course, which is a possibility. It absolutely is a possibility. Back-to-back Marnies, not unheard of, right? Not unheard of at all. Alright. So Drizzle for level ball. I feel like I've seen a lot of people do this. Like they're using Drizzle to just get a bunch of Drizzles out instead of keeping the option of like drawing cards and then getting Drizzle, seeing what you're missing, and then grabbing that specific card off of them. So it seems like people are in too big of a rush to get to Inteleon when perhaps that's not quite the right play, right? Because once you use the Drizzle, then you don't have access to it. So I'm not super sure. Such a good play. Okay, research, no Marnie, that's good. That is definitely good. Sorry about the cough. I've had this cough now for 2 weeks. It's really annoying. I don't know why. I keep having this cough. It's gotten better, but it's still not going away. Okay. Can't KO either one. And then, so we won't need Umbreon, which is cool. We actually won't need Umbreon, which is pretty nice. And, I mean, I might as well. Marnie my opponent down from 6 to 4. I'm getting 5, and I'm getting 3 prize cards. And I have now stuff like my Stadium. Now I have Umbreon, which is pretty good. I will shuffle the deck though, just to help with increasing the chances of finding the urns, which is what I need now. I need 2 urns. Well, I need 1 urn actually, since I have the energy. Alright, stamp to 1, that would be sad, but I played into it, so it is what it is. And there we go. Okay, so Umbreon, I mean, this was all single strike Urshifu more than Umbreon, honestly. Maybe you don't need Umbreon and just focusing on single strike is enough, but oh well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this list. Definitely needs to be tried out more to see how effective Umbreon is. I mean, I'm sure Umbreon allows for a lot of situations where you just have like checkmate off of a Pokemon, right? Which is much easier to find after you research than just having the boss, right? Raw. So I do like the deck. I really think single strike is going to get better post rotation. So I definitely recommend focusing on this deck and trying it out. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.